Good morning, students. Students, hope you all are well and studying for your final exams. Children, today we will learn about some famous museums of the world. This is your lesson number 56. Now, the first museum given in your book is the Louvre, Paris. Now, children, Paris is the capital of France, and this museum is world's largest art museum. It contains about 380,000 objects related to art, works of art, and it is the world's largest art museum. And the famous painting Mona Lisa is contained here, is kept here. You can see the Mona Lisa painting in this museum. Next one is Smithsonian Institution, Washington, D.C. Now this Smithsonian Institution is in Washington, D.C. The full form of D.C. is District of Columbia. All of you know Washington, D.C. is the capital of America. So this museum is in America. And it is the world's largest research and museum complex. सबसे ज़्यादा रिसर्च बट जो सेंटर है वर्ल्ड का म्यूजियम में, ये इसी म्यूजियम में है. It is also known as the National Museum of Natural History. It is located in National Mall in Washington D.C. अमेरिका. जिस जगह पे ये लोकेटेड है, ये इसका नाम है नेशनल मॉल, और इसका दूसरा नाम भी है नेशनल म्यूजियम ऑफ नेचुरल हिस्ट्री. Now we come to the third one, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York. Again, this is in America, and this is the largest museum of America. ये अमेरिका का largest museum है, और इसको the Metropolitan वर्ड से the Met भी कहा जाता है. And it is the largest museum in the Western Hemisphere. It contains collection of art. Now we come to the fourth one, the Metropolis Museum, Athens. Now children, it is one of the world's most important archaeological museum. यहाँ ये जो है आर्कियोलॉजिकल म्यूजियम है, मतलब जो हिस्टोरिकल साइट्स हैं जहाँ पे खुदाई करने पे जो चीज़ें मिली हैं, अगर देखा जाए तो ये वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट, इट इज़ नॉट द वन ऑफ द, इट इज़ द लार्जेस्ट आर्कियोलॉजिकल म्यूजियम. जो हमें खुदाई करने पे आर्कियोलॉजिकल चीज़ें मिलती हैं, उन सब चीज़ों का संग्रह सबसे ज़्यादा इसी म्यूजियम में. नेक्स्ट वन, द ब्रिटिश म्यूजियम, लंदन. ये जो है ये ब्रिटेन का लार्जेस्ट म्यूजियम है, और इसमें इजिप्शियन चीज़ें बहुत ज़्यादा मात्रा में रखी हुई हैं. एंटीक्स जो इजिप्ट की हैं वो रखी हुई हैं. इट इज़ डेडिकेटेड टू ह्यूमन हिस्ट्री, आर्ट एंड कल्चर. नेक्स्ट वन इज रिक्स म्यूजियम, एम्स्टर्डम. एम्स्टर्डम इज द कैपिटल ऑफ नेदरलैंड. एम्स्टर्डम जो है वो नेदरलैंड का कैपिटल है, और ये नेदरलैंड के कैपिटल में सिचुएटेड है. इट टेल्स द स्टोरी ऑफ 800 years of डच हिस्ट्री को ये एम्स्टर्डम म्यूजियम में, रिक्स म्यूजियम में उसकी चीज़ें मिलती हैं. डच की जो हिस्ट्री है 800 years पुरानी, उससे रिलेटेड सारी चीज़ें यहाँ देखने को मिलती हैं. Children, the next lesson is based on literature. It's a literature quiz. Now in this lesson you have to name some of the novels and their authors. In which novel would you come across the flying island of Laputa and Brobdingnag, a land of giants? Now children, the reference of these two islands, Laputa and Brobdingnag, this is in Gulliver's Travel. And Gulliver's Travel is written by Jonathan Swift in 1726. He is an Anglo-Irish author. Next one. Whose story is based on the real-life adventures of Alexander Selkirk? Now, this is the name of this book is Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Now he has written this book in 1719, and Daniel Defoe is an English writer and journalist. Next one. In which novel will you come across the March sisters, Meg, Beth, Annie and Jo? Now these March sisters, we see them in the book Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. Now this book is written in two volumes, published in 1868 and 1869. And Louisa May Alcott is an American novelist. Fourth one. In which famous work would you come across the following lines? Every time a child says, I do not believe in fairies, a little fairy somewhere dies. These lines appear in Peter Pan, created by J.M. Barrie. Now this story, it appears as play in 1904 and then as novel in 1911, and it was published in 2015. Next one is George Penny and Bess Marvin are the friends of which fictional character? They are the fictional character of Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew is an American mystery drama TV series. There are 18 episodes and it is an American mystery drama. Next one, sixth one. Which great author and humorist is believed to be the first famous writer to have used a typewriter? Now the person who has used typewriter is Mark Twain. He is an American writer. Seventh one. In Patrick Potter's book, what kind of animal are Flopsy, Mopsy and Peter? Now children, they are rabbits. In Patrick Potter's book, the most notable book, its name is The Tale of Peter Rabbit. And Patrick Potter is an English writer. Eighth one, recited, it is related to Indian culture, Indian mythology. Narad recited the Vedas to Kayadhu's son Prahlad. Where was Prahlad at that time? नारद जी ने वेदों को वेदों का उच्चारण किया था कयाधु के बेटे के लिए, जिसका नाम था प्रहलाद। प्रहलाद जो है वो हिरण्यकशिपु और कयाधु का बेटा है, और प्रहलाद जो है वो जाना जाता है विष्णु भक्ति के लिए। उसके फादर के बहुत सारे एट्रोसिटीज सह करके भी वो विष्णु भगवान का ध्यान नहीं छोड़ता। वेयर वॉज प्रहलाद एट दैट टाइम? उस समय प्रहलाद कहाँ था जब नारद ने वेदों को रिसाइट किया था? He was in his mother's womb. वो अपने माता के womb में था, गर्भ में था। उसका जन्म नहीं हुआ था उस समय तक। Which novel by Charles Dickens is set around the French Revolution? अब चार्ल्स डिकेंस की एक नॉवल है जो फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन से इस स्थिति को के बारे में बताता है। Now Charles Dickens is an English novelist. He is one of the greatest novelists of the Victorian era. The name of the novel is A Tale of Two Cities. और ये टू सिटीज कौन से हैं? लंदन एंड पेरिस। ये एक हिस्टोरिकल नॉवल है। इट वॉज पब्लिश्ड इन 1859। और इस टेल ऑफ टू सिटीज, इस नॉवल का जो सेट है, स्टोरी जो ली गई है वो लंदन और पेरिस में है। Which play by William Shakespeare is traditionally performed at 9 p.m. on 23rd June every year? Now children, the play which is Shakespeare's play performed on 23rd June at 9 p.m. every year is A Midsummer's Night's Dream. This is written in 1595-96. Next we come to the next lesson, Nobel Laureates of Literature. Now the first one is Dash was born in Duluth, Minnesota. His songs are rooted in the rich tradition of American folk music and are influenced by the poets of modernism and the beatnik movement. Now children, the name of this Nobel laureate is Bob Dylan, and he was born in Duluth. Now Duluth is a state bordering Canada and Lake Superior. In America, there are 5 great lakes: Huron, Erie, Ontario, Erie, and Lake Superior. Now the next one, Dash received the Nobel Prize in 1954 for his mastery of the art of narrative, which was demonstrated in The Old Man and the Sea. And the name of this Nobel laureate is Ernest Hemingway. Now children, he is an American novelist, sportsman and journalist. Ernest Hemingway is an American writer, journalist and sportsperson. Third one, Dash was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1964, which he declined. मतलब मना कर दिया था उन्होंने लेने से। His most famous philosophical work is titled Being and Nothingness. Now the name of this person is Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre is a French philosopher and writer. He is a leading figure of 20th century. Because of some political reasons, he refused to take the Nobel Prize. Next one. 1882, where he worked for Anglo-Indian newspapers. In 1926, he received the gold medal of the Royal Society of Literature. This person is Rudyard Kipling. He was an Indian journalist, short story writer, and he was born in India. His famous book is The Jungle Book. Now the next one, fifth one. Dash is known for his autobiography in which he described his adventures, years as an officer, and was war correspondent, and also his speeches during World War II. Now this person is Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was a British Army officer, writer, and later he became the Prime Minister of Britain during World War II from 1940 to 45, and again he became Prime Minister of Britain from 1951 to 55. Next, last one. Dash is a Turkish author who was awarded the 2006 Nobel Prize in Literature. Some of his best-selling books are My Name is Red and The Museum of Innocence. Now, this person is Orhan Pamuk. He is a Turkish novelist and he is his country's best-selling writer. His work has sold over 13 million books in 63 languages. Now children, we come to the footnote. The Nobel Prize in Literature is awarded by the Swedish Academy, which is located in Stockholm, Sweden. Children, you will pay attention to the footnote also because you may get questions from footnotes as well. Thank you, children.